Today we're taking advantage of all those beautiful ripe peaches in the stores and the farmers markets, and we're making a peach galette. You know, a galette is really nothing more than a one-crusted pie, kind of rustic. The edges are peeled over, one layer, super simple, but a great way to use up those beautiful peaches. So hang on, because I'm going to make this for you right now. Hey, welcome to Secret Kitchens of New Jersey, and today, you know, it's peach season out there. I'm going to make a peach galette. A galette is kind of like a rustic open pie, so we don't have to stress. It has one crust on the bottom, very simple. So you can make your own pie crust, but I chose to just take a little help from the supermarket. And this is a pie crust that I bought at the supermarket. You can make one, you can do what I'm doing, it'll still come out great. My oven is preheating to 425. So first I just made a little mixture here. I took some cinnamon, a pinch of salt, and a little bit of ginger, because I like those spices on the peaches. I don't want to use too much, because after all, I still want to taste the peaches. It smells really good. So here's the question. These are large. I don't know if I'm going to need 2 of them, 3 of them, 1.5. So let me start cutting up the peaches. And you know what? We will figure out together what I need. These cut pretty easily. I'm going to cut these, I'm going to say like 1/4-inch slices. I'm going to get them in here. They don't want to go. 1/4-inch slices. And I'll show you what it looks like when I'm done. You don't have to watch me slice up all the peaches, and then I'll show you how I'm going to season them, okay? So let me get these sliced. Okay, I cut up 2 peaches, and I think this is going to be more than enough for this pie shell, all right? More than enough. I'm going to layer them nicely. So the next thing I'm going to do, and you know what? I kept these little guys out separately, the ends. I'll eat them. Okay, I cut up 2 peaches, and I think this is going to be more than enough for this pie shell, all right? More than enough. I'm going to layer them nicely. So the next thing I'm going to do, and you know what? I kept these little guys out separately, the ends. I'll eat them. Cook's treat. Okay, so here's my mix. I'm not going to go crazy, because I want to taste the peaches. Remember, all the directions and whatnot will be below. All right, I can go a little bit more, not much. Okay, that's enough. That's enough. Save that for something else. All right, so the next thing we're going to do, clear the decks. Let's get this over here. I do want to leave a good border, so I am going to take my time and make some concentric circles with the peaches. All right, so here I go. All right, this is, I just add a few more, and I'm not using everything that I had. You can see how I'm doing this. I'm kind of keeping it on one nice layer, maybe one more over here. All right, so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to fold up this part of it, fold up the pie crust. And this is meant to be rustic, so there's not really a right or wrong here. You can see I'm kind of pleating it here on the edges. Very nice. And you can see I definitely had some peaches left over. We'll save that for something else. Maybe I'll make another galette. All right, so you know what I need is I need to get my egg wash, which I'm going to just get that and I'll be right back. So we want to paint the edges of the pie crust with some egg wash, because it'll make it look nice. And it will also help because I am going to sprinkle this with some coarse sugar And I think that's going to make it look really nice. Now, you notice I didn't add any extra sugar to my peaches. So here's the thing, and this is really a matter of taste. These are nice sweet peaches. I've eaten them some already, so I know that, and I've got the other seasoning. If you feel that your peaches that you've purchased are not sweet enough to your taste, by all means, add a little bit of extra sugar. Maybe start with barely a quarter of a cup and see what you think. But that's really, in my mind, that's a matter of taste. When the fruit is really nice and ripe and sweet, I don't think you need a lot of extra sugar. That's how I feel about it. All right, so now what I'm going to do, anyway, I'm sprinkling this with coarse sugar, so you are going to get a little bite of sugar anyway. This is Demerara sugar. I love this stuff. Give this all a nice little... You can throw a galette together in really moments. You can use any fruit. Oh, nectarines would be delicious. I love doing it with peaches. You want to put some nuts in here, you could do that too. I'm keeping this particular one nut-free. All right, that looks great. So, 425 oven, I'm going to check it in 20 minutes, see how we're doing. It's probably going to take a good half an hour. But you know, I always say this, everyone's oven is different. I don't want it to burn, but I do want my crust to be nice and golden, and the peaches not turn to mush, but get nice and soft. So let me get these in the oven. Okay, so the peach galette is done. It was in the oven about 20-ish minutes, and like I said, you want to be really careful. My oven runs hot. I didn't want my crust to really burn. My peaches are nice and soft, and it looks great. And let's cut off a little piece and see how it tastes. Meanwhile, the whole secret kitchen smells, oh, so good. I smell the cinnamon, a little bit of ginger there. Oh, you know what? I'm going to just... All right, you see we have a nice thin crust. Let me turn this around. Nice thin crust. And let's take a bite. The peaches are so ripe and beautiful. And I told you, I didn't even use extra sugar on the peaches. Just a little bit of that coarse sugar on the edges. Doesn't even need any more sugar. If your peaches are beautiful and ripe, let the flavor of the fruit shine. That's the whole idea here. Wonderful. Hey, if you make your own crust, bonus points to you. Please like and subscribe. You keep me inspired. And I will see you next time on Secret Kitchens of New Jersey. Bye, everyone.